Hello, learners. Welcome back to the new session of Chapter 6 Combustion and Flame Revision Part 2. Previous day, I had already explained about the combustion and combustible substance and the conditions necessary for combustion, etc. So, today we will continue our chapter. So, you are all knowing that the sun produces heat and light, and how the sun is producing heat and light. In the sun, the heat and light are produced by the nuclear reactions. So there is one small activity given. Place a piece of burning wood or a charcoal on an iron plate or a tawa and cover it with a glass jar or a transparent plastic jar. Observe what happens. So after some time you can see the charcoal stops or the wood stops burning because there is no air will be there, so it stops burning. Now you might have heard that when the person catches fire, the clothes of a person catch fire, the person is covered with a blanket to extinguish fire. Why it is done like that? Because blanket is made of wool, and wool is a bad conductor of heat and electricity also. So when we will cover the person who got fire with the on the clothes, if you will wrap with the blanket, then air passage will be cut off and the fire will extinguish. That's why the blanket is using to cover the person who is catching fire. Now our question arising, does a matchstick burn by itself? If you will keep one matchstick on table or any surface, then is it catching fire itself, or how does it burn? If we will rub the matchstick, that chemical substance coated on the matchstick will be rubbed against the sides of the matchbox where there is some chemicals are applied. Then only due to the friction between matchstick and the sides of the matchbox, the heat will be producing and light also will be comes out. So the matchstick burns. So in normal temperature, at room temperature, it will not catch fire. Now you must have heard an experience of burning a piece of paper. If you will take a piece of paper and try to lit with a matchstick, then suddenly it catches fire. Or if you will bring near the flame of a candle, then suddenly it catches fire. Does it burn when a burning matchstick is brought near it? Yes, of course it catches fire. Now, can you burn a piece of wood by bringing a lighted matchstick near it? So same matchstick if you will bring near a wooden piece and try to burn, no, it will not catch fire. Why then you might have thinking that why it happens like that. Why do you have to use paper or kerosene oil to start fire in wood or coal? So people while cooking time, those who are using the coal or the wood to burn, what they will do, they will put some paper or some pouring little kerosene oil on that, and then they lit the matchstick. So suddenly it catches fire. So what is the reason behind it? So we can see that because the fire catches the object due to some particular temperature it will reach. So the temperature at which, the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. So ignition temperature of different objects are different. So paper ignition temperature is very less comparing to wood. So different objects having different ignition temperature. So the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. That's why when we will keep the matchstick outside, it will not start burning. If we will rub on the sides of the matchbox, then its ignition temperature will reach and then it start catching fire. Now we find the combustible substance cannot catch fire or burn as long as its temperature is lower than its ignition temperature. That's why at room temperature the matchstick is not catching fire on its own. If we will rub the matchstick on the sides of the matchbox, then only it catches fire because its ignition temperature will be reaching. Now, have you ever seen cooking oil catching the fire when a frying pan is kept for a long on a burning stove? If we will keep the stove is on and a frying pan is kept and oil we will pour in that, and when we will start heating, it will not catch fire. We can see the smoke is coming out and the oil start boiling also, but it will not catch fire all of a sudden. But kerosene oil and wood do not catch fire on its own at room temperature. If you will keep kerosene in a bottle or a can, or wood you keep aside, it will not catch fire on its own, because the reason is when they will reach its lowest ignition temperature, then only that object will start catching fire. But if wood is heated a little, it would still not catch fire. If we will just heat a wood, it will not catch fire. But if kerosene oil is heated a little, it will catch fire. So what is the reason behind it? Kerosene oil ignition temperature is less than that of wood. It means that ignition temperature of kerosene oil is lower than that of wood. So this type of things you should know why the different objects catching fire at a different level only. If we will take a candle flame and try to burn a paper as well as a wooden piece or a matchstick, etc., then you can see which one will catch fire fast, which one take more time. From this we can say that the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. When the object reaches its ignition temperature, then only it starts catching fire. So there is one story about the invention of matchstick is given. Already I had explained in my previous videos of the lesson. Again I will read one time just for your reference. The history of the matchstick is very old. More than 500 years ago, small pieces of pine wood dipped in sulfur were used as matches in ancient Egypt. First, ancient Egyptian people started using approximately 5,000 years ago. They started taking very small pine wood dipped in sulfur and used as the matchstick. The modern safety match was developed only about 200 years ago. But that was previously the Egyptian people were using, it was not safety. A mixture of antimony trisulfide, potassium chlorate and white phosphorus with some glue and starch was applied on the head of a match made of suitable wood. So in earlier time they used these three chemicals, that is antimony trichloride, trisulfide, potassium chlorate and white phosphorus with some glue as well as a starch to stick it at the tip of a suitable wood. When struck against a rough surface, white phosphorus got ignited due to the heat of friction. So by mistake also, if it will rub on any rough surface, suddenly it catches fire. So it was very dangerous, as the white phosphorus, its ignition temperature is very less. This started the combustion of the match. However, white phosphorus proved to be dangerous both for the workers involved in the manufacturing of matches and for the users. So by mistake, if you will rub anywhere this particular match, then suddenly it catches fire and it may cause some injuries. So they are not suitable for using for the people also, for manufacturing also. These days, the head of the safety match contains only antimony trisulfide and potassium chlorate. They remove white phosphorus, which is very dangerous one. So at present, which we are using the matchstick, it contains, the safety matchstick contains only antimony trisulfide and potassium chlorate. The rubbing surface has powdered glass and a little red phosphorus, which is less dangerous than white phosphorus. So they were using, the rubbing surface is covered with powdered glass and little red phosphorus. When the match is struck against the rubbing surface, some red phosphorus gets converted into white phosphorus. This immediately reacts with the potassium chlorate in the matchstick head to produce heat to ignite antimony trisulfide and start the combustion. So that's why when we will our matchstick or the matchbox gets wet, and if we will try again and again, it will not get burned. The reason is, if it will become wet, the chemicals will not work out, that red phosphorus will not convert into white phosphorus, so the reaction will not take place, so heat cannot be produced, so the matchstick will not work out. So this is the story about the matchstick presently we are using. Then about the forest fire also I want to speak. What is meant by forest fire? During the extreme heat of summer, at some places dry grass catches fire. From the grass it spreads to trees, and very soon the whole forest is on fire. It is very difficult to control such fires. So forest fire in India very less it happens, but in foreign countries it happens many times. And once it catches fire, it is very difficult to stop. So it is due to the extreme heat of summer. At some places dry grass catches fire. From the grass it spreads to the trees, and very soon the whole forest will catch fire. So this is about the forest fire. So remaining part of the chapter I will explain in the next video. So today, which I had explained about the ignition temperature and how the ignition temperature reaches, what is the story behind the safety matchsticks and matchbox, etc. So how the forest fire happens, etc. So today's video, listen properly and read the chapter. We will meet again in the next video. Till then,